Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'll be giving my prediction on where the 20 teams in the Premier League will finish at the end of the season for the 2024-25 season.
It is showtime. Let the entertainment begin. Manchester City, champions of the land.
Starting with the relegation zone and 20th
is Nottingham Forest. Even though it is Nuno Espirito Santo's first full season in charge, I just feel that after they came 17th last season, I believe they will struggle this season and finish at the bottom of the league. On to 19th, Ipswich Town. While Ipswich Town is returning to the Premier League after 22 years absence and finishing second in the Championship, I believe that they will struggle and finish 19th and be returning to the Championship. At 18th, Southampton. Firstly, in my opinion, they shouldn't be back in the Premier League for this season, as they only finished 4th, and I don't like the playoffs. However, I still feel that Southampton will find it difficult to stay in the Premier League and just miss out by finishing 18th. So that is the teams I believe that will get relegated. Now let's look at the rest of the bottom half of the table, 17th to 11th. In 17th, Fulham. They finished 13th last season, and they did very well. I just feel that they will struggle this season, and only just manage to stay up in the Prem, and finish 17th. Next we have 16th, Everton. Last season, they did struggle until near the end of the season, and I believe it will happen again this season. And with it being the last in Goodison Park, they'll be more determined to make sure they do not get relegated. But I feel they will finish one position lower than last season, in which they finished 15th. 15th is Wolverhampton Wanderers. Last season, Wolves finished 14th, and I believe this season won't be much different for them. However, I think they will finish one position lower than last season, in 15th. On to 14th, Leicester City. Got unlucky to get relegated in the 22-23 season, and I feel after finishing first in the Championship, and with the improvements they've made, and the appointment of Steve Cooper, who is a good manager for a team like Leicester City, I believe they'll finish 14th in their return to the Prem. At 13th, Bournemouth. Just like Wolves, I feel that Bournemouth will finish in a similar position as last season, as they finished 12th, as I believe they'll finish in 13th at the end of this season. In 12th, West Ham United. As a fan of this club, being my second favourite team in the Premier League, however, I just believe in their first season without David Moyes, etc., I just think they will struggle a bit this season. 3 positions below last season, at 9th, and they'll finish 12th in the league. Next we have 11th, Brentford. In my opinion, this season Brentford will be a surprise package, and the ones that will make the biggest improvement from last season as they finish 16th. However, I believe they will do enough to finish at 11th and just miss out on the top half of the table. So that is my prediction for the bottom half of the table. Now let's look at the rest of the top half of the table, 10th to 5th. 10th is Crystal Palace. I believe Crystal Palace will improve from last season, as the appointment of Oliver Glasner revived the team in mid-February during the latter stages of the season. However, I still feel they will finish in the same position as last season, in 10th. On to 9th, Brighton and Hove Albion. Last season, I was surprised with them finishing 11th. I feel this season, even though Roberto De Zerbi stepped down and Fabian Hertzler replacing him, I believe they will improve and just miss out on European football by finishing 9th. In 8th, Newcastle United. Last season they finished 7th. This season I feel that Newcastle will improve from last season. However, I still believe they will fall slightly short and miss out on European football. In 7th, Man United. I think this season Man United will improve a little this season, after winning the FA Cup last season. On the other hand, I think they will finish one position higher than last season, which was 8th, and finish in the Europa Conference League spot in 7th. Next we have 6th, Aston Villa. I still believe they'll be a threat for top 4. However, with Champions League football this season, I feel they'll struggle to finish in the top 4 and just get Europa League football by finishing in 6th. Fifth is Chelsea. I believe after last season's performance, Chelsea are capable of getting back to their winning ways before the fall a few seasons ago. However, with Enzo Maresca as the new manager, and with the players who still need to form a chemistry together as a team, I feel they'll finish fifth and just miss out on a Champions League spot and top four. And my top four are: fourth, Tottenham Hotspurs. Last season, Spurs finished fifth. This season, however, now that they've had time to improve and get used to not centering their team around the one player of Kane, in which I do think helped them progress more last season, I believe they'll finish fourth and secure a Champions League spot this season. On to third, Arsenal. As much as I'd like to see Arsenal go on to win the league over City, I just unfortunately feel that due to them missing out on the title 2 seasons in a row, I can't see them being able to do it in a third season, and I believe they'll drop off in the latter stages of the season and finish third. At second, Manchester City. In Pep's last season possibly in charge of City, if he does not extend his contract, I believe Man City will play unbelievable football, like they do every season. However, I just feel they'll fall slightly short of the title and finish second. And finally, at first, and the Premier League champions, Liverpool. I know a lot of you will say I am being biased, as I am a Liverpool fan. However, I believe with the team Klopp left Arne Slot and how well they performed last season, even with all the injuries and energy, to be in 4 tournaments until near the end. I honestly believe, as a football fan, that Liverpool will finish at the top of the league and get their second Premier League title.
That is where I think every team will be at the end of the season. At the end of the season next year, I'll be doing a reaction video. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with my prediction, and let me know where you predict they'll end up at the end of the season. And let me know what your prediction would be. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.
Space for Conor Bradley. He might have to go on his own. He has, you know! What a goal from the youngster! What a moment for him at Anfield!
On it. Second time of asking for Van Dijk. This is an interesting one. How well did Diogo Jota do here? Nunes for now is onside. Nunes all on his own. That is a confident man.
It's Szoboszlai, and now it's McAllister, and now it's Salah, and it's an incredible...